Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another process video. So I'm doing another layout today for Scraptember. Today is day 25 and it's hearts. The prompt is hearts. I'm sure you will be aware of Scraptember now, especially if you watch my videos. It's a memory keeping event that takes place in September. There's a Facebook group, there's a YouTube playlist, and there's a hashtag Scraptember 2022. So this layout is my own design. I've already placed this panel of pattern paper here. I didn't do it very straight, I'm afraid. I had 2 attempts of it and still didn't get it straight, but it's down and I can't move it. So there we go. The paper I'm using is Photoplay Bow Wow, I Love My Dog. It's got that absolutely lovely pattern on the other side, which, oh, I would absolutely love to use. But yeah, this one today was perfect for my layout of Chester. So yeah, I cut that strip. I've stuck that down already, as I've said, and then I've got this banner piece here that I just cut out as well from the scrap, a bit of the scrap that was left. I've got plenty of that left, a large panel of that left still to use, plus this tiny little piece here. So I'm going to keep hold of those because it's absolutely lovely paper. So I've got all I've got on my little plate today is some embroidery thread in blue. So it's another very simple layout. Yeah, simple design, simple layout. And what I've got here is a 4x4 photo of Chester, and I've mounted that onto white textured cardstock, and then I've mounted that onto blue textured cardstock. And I've got a Project Live card here that I'm using as well. So, and I'm just going to, I've got this filled section corner up here that I like, and the rest of the design is going to be just here actually with the title. So yeah, you can see already what I've got planned. I think I might just decide where I want to put that. I'm pretty sure the title is going to go on the blue there, tone on tone. Got different shades of blue going on here, but there's quite a few you know, different colours and everything in this paper, so I'm not too worried about that. We've got a dark, we've got a black, and we've got this blue that is very similar to the title, and then the background paper, that cardstock that I've used, is a lighter colour. But yeah, I'm using all the blues today, so that's yeah, I'm happy with the different shades of blue on this layout. I think what I'll do is put this XL flare down. This is a personalised paw flare from the Flair Hut, and mine is Chester. And I am going to add twine to that, so we'll get that down, because that's the easy bit. I know where that's going. I think I've actually cut quite a large piece of twine, so hopefully it's not too long. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so this putting twine around a flare, twining as I like to call it, not twinning, twining, is, yeah, it's kind of like a signature for me now. I think I just did it on a layout one time, really liked it, and I just like do it on every layout now, pretty much every layout, because all my layouts contain flare. I'm very happy if I can get a flare, some wood, you know, metal on a layout. I love my textures, embellishments, I absolutely love them. So yeah, it's kind of like my signature thing that I tend to do now, along with, you know, filling my corners and sides of the page, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's, I just really like, I really like the look of it, and the texture as well. So yeah, it's definitely something that I will probably always do. Right, I think what I'm going to do first is get this card down. This card was just sat on my desk from a layout that I did, an earlier layout. I think it was that Wild Adventure one where I'd pulled it out for that layout. I didn't use it and just kept it on my desk, and it fitted in with this layout. So yeah, I'm getting that used as well. Do we want Chester to be on an angle or straight? I think I quite like that to be straight actually, and place that down there like that. Yeah. So poor Chester, yeah, he had a little accident with him a few days ago. His tail got caught in the car door, unfortunately. Just a tiny little, yeah, tiny tip of his tail just got caught in the car door as we were closing it. Yeah, so he had a trip to the vet, I'm afraid. He's got cones, you can see in the photo. Just really to prevent, you know, infection. It was just the tiniest little bit of his tail, but it did, yeah, it did need looking at by the vet. So yeah, he's poor fella, but he's just come out of his confinement for 10 weeks just recently. Just as we went somewhere nice with the dogs for a nice walk, that happened. So yeah, I don't know, never mind. He's getting better now. He's got a check-up in a few days, and I'm on it. He's on some medication, and I monitor it every day to make sure it's fine, and it is fine. Yeah, it's healing fine, so hopefully he won't have any more problems with that. And as soon as that's completely healed and the cone's off, we shall take him somewhere exciting to make up for it. He's really good though, not bothered about the cone at all. And the funniest thing is, in all my years of owning dogs and occasionally having to have a cone for them, I never realised that there's some loops where the cone goes around the neck. There's some loops that you actually put the collar through, and I never knew that. No vet ever told me that either, I'm sure. But the vet I saw this time actually did it for me, put it on whilst we were there. And I thought, oh my gosh, how did I never know that? It seems really obvious now. Because we've had times in the past where it's been really, because obviously if it's not secure, then they just pull it off. And yeah, crazy. Can't believe I didn't know that. There you go. Sure everybody else knew that, but unless it's a new type of cone and they didn't have them on before and I'd not noticed for that reason, but I don't know. So yeah, right, I think what I've just done is put the photo down straight, the Project Life card at an angle for the journaling, ready for the journaling, a regular sized Flair piece here, all the crosses, I think that one's from the set, or crosses, a little bit more twine around that one, and then the Bramble Fox title piece that says Woof You is down there. I'm toying with the idea of doing some faux stitching because there's this little bit of stitching here. What I think I might do is just do a line of faux stitching along here and hope that it doesn't highlight the fact that I don't think the paper is down quite straight. I used my T ruler, pulled it up once. Fortunately I wasn't recording. Not something you want me to see me do, because you know, not very nice when people pull paper up, which I do sometimes do live. Yeah, and still didn't manage to get it straight. Yeah, very difficult. But it's down, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Actually, as I've done all that there, I think I want to do it on this banner piece as well, so I'll do that as well, just to highlight it. I did toy with the idea of mounting this banner piece onto the dark blue textured cardstock like I did with the photo, but I decided not to do that. And I'm quite glad that I'm doing this, because that means I'm highlighting this paper and this paper, which are the same, in the same way. So I haven't mounted either of them onto cardstock, but I am highlighting them in the same way with the faux stitching. There was a stitching prompt for September, but I think it was right. I think it was number 1, prompt number 1, and at that time when I first saw the prompts, I wasn't aware that we could kind of like interpret them in any way we want to. So I think faux stitching would have been acceptable. But yeah, I wasn't aware of that at the time, and I thought we had to do actual stitching. So yeah, I didn't do that prompt because I just don't do stitching. I mean, I might occasionally put one little stitch in a layout if it is for a stitching prompt, but it's not something I definitely don't machine stitch on a layout, and hand stitching would not be something that I enjoy. So yeah, I didn't do that one. But yeah, maybe I might do that one if I get time before the end of the month, or just do it anyway with the faux stitching, but we'll see. Or could combine this one. This could be 1 and 26 we're on, aren't we? No, we're not. We're on 25 today. So yeah, bit of faux stitching there just to highlight that pattern paper and the banner piece. And I was thinking about doing a staple or two on this piece here, but actually I don't think I want to do that now. So we'll add the date. I've got my Ranger Archival ink in Cobalt, which is, you know, the main blue ink that I use most of the time. Pop the date on here, at the bottom here maybe. And then what I'll do is I'll add the journaling about what happened with poor Chester. and I'll take a photo, and then I'll place that at the end of the video so you can have a look at the completed layout. So once again, Scraptember, you'll find it on social media, YouTube playlist and everything. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.